What's up, everybody? It's another episode of Tyler Behind the Wheel. It's Friday, October 29th. Boy, have I got a story to tell y'all. So, Wednesday, the 27th, I was supposed to do a live unload in Dallas, Texas. That didn't happen. So I had a problem with my truck. Imagine that. So what ended up happening, I'll show you. Right there is your air gauge, secondary and primary. And my primary was fine. My secondary, however, would not go above like 48 psi. So it started doing it when I took my 30-minute break. I was 2 hours away from making my delivery a day early. I was going to try and see if they would take it, a day early. And I never even got to make it. So, like I said, the secondary air tank, or at least on the gauge, wasn't reading correct. It was at about 48 psi. And when it does that, an alarm goes off. It's annoying as fuck, but the alarm was going off. So, I called up road assist and everything. I was like, hey, the secondary air tank's reading about 48 psi. It's not moving. Blah, blah, blah. I checked for air leaks. There wasn't nothing leaking. So, I had to go across the bridge to where Love's was. So, I go into the Love's and nose it into the parking spot, and they're checking it out and, dropping airbags and whatnot. And, my truck chassis airbags, on the rear axles, you can dump them to, do an easier disconnect from your trailer. Well, they were filling up and releasing and everything just fine. So they took the side fairing off on the side of the truck with the driver's side steps are to get in. And they did a pressure test on it with an air gauge and it was reading fine. Both tanks, 131 psi. Perfect. So it was either a bad air dryer or I had a bad gauge. And so I had to go park the truck at the Waxahachie, Texas shop terminal. And nobody thought it'd be a good idea to let me know that they closed at 3:30. 3:30. A truck shop, USA's truck shop, closes at 3:30. No weekend team, no night team, no second shift, no third shift. It's one shift. And they close at 3:30. Why? So that really pissed me off because I really wanted to make this delivery and get to the next one, which was a drop and hook pickup and a drop and hook delivery. It would have gone from Dallas, Texas to Indiana. That's a lot of miles. I had a 4,000 mile week planned out. Would have been great. I need that. You know what? Let me show you something. Show y'all how pissed off I'm starting to get. Alright? This is my tablet. 7 completed loads. 7. I have done 7 loads in 1 month. I've done a week of loads. Absolutely ridiculous. That's how much time I have spent broke down. I spent 21 days of breakdown. And I ain't been broke that total, but that's, 1 week of Lowe's and then, 3 other weeks of, nothing. I mean, I can't make deliveries. I can't pick up shit because trailers are fucked up. The truck's fucking up. I mean, and the shop's closing at 3:30. I mean, absolutely. There's no reason why the shop can't close at 6 o'clock. Whatever. So, I had gotten up the next morning. Shop opens up at 7. I get up. I go check in at around 7. And they tell me they'll let me know when they're ready for me to pull in, so I go park the truck. And yeah, I was tired. I was so pissed off that they were closed. I didn't sleep good. I was tired. I was really, really tired. So basically, I waited like between 30 minutes and an hour before they pulled me in. No big deal. And when I pulled the truck up to the door, I got what I needed out. I went to the driver lounge, sat in there all day till 3 o'clock, and they didn't have nothing figured out. So I lost a day yesterday. No, it was the day before yesterday. I didn't do a damn thing yesterday. So they had, well, if you've seen, go look at my short that I did, and you'll see what it looked like. I mean, it was a mess. So the next day, I take the truck back to the shop door. They pull it in, and they said what they believed to have been wrong was there was a switch for that gauge. So they ordered a switch, made me wait that day, and switch got here and they put it in. They also switched out the air dryer, so I got a new air dryer. So all that fun stuff. And the reason I didn't do anything yesterday because it was already like noon, and I'm not gonna start trying to get a load around noon. I want to get up early. I want to be up at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and get my day going. I don't want to be driving in the afternoon when the sun's like directly in front of your face, dealing with rush hour traffic, bunch of idiot 4-wheelers on the road. I don't like to drive that way. I like to drive real early in the morning, so early in the morning where there's still not a lot of cars on the road. Because like when you go to sleep and you wake up and you're waking up at like between 7 o'clock in the morning and 10 o'clock in the morning, you're dealing with all the idiots on the road. You just woke up. If you're not a morning person like me, you're ornery as hell. You just want to sip your coffee in peace. I don't even listen to the radio in the morning. I'm just like, nobody fuck with me. Just leave me alone. So I was on that track when I was on my way to make that live unload in Dallas. And it pissed me off. And I spent yesterday looking at loads to pick up today. Well, there wasn't really anything available because I'm trying to get out of Texas. Texas, Florida, Pennsylvania. I think there's another one that USA said, kind of stay away from because they have to force load you out of there, which means they don't have any contract loads. They gotta look for a brokerage load. So, I mean, whatever. Dallas is alright, but if you're going to like around Laredo or Houston or whatever, you might get screwed. So, the gauge is working now, I guess. I've got myself pre-planned for 3 different loads. This morning was a bunch of bull. Not only did they have this load as my second load, they also screwed the fuel and finding me an empty trailer, because it was telling them that my first load was out of Ottawa, Kansas, going to Fairburn, Georgia. That's my second load, not my first. So they had to get all that crap fixed. And then they had to give me fuel, because I was like down in the red, because my truck it has to idle. And then they had to find me an empty trailer. Luckily, the empty trailer that they found for me was on my way to this pickup. So I only had to drive like 10 minutes to get here. So that was great. So I had to go get the empty. First I had to get fuel. Ended up being close to an hour late for this live load. But I already let them know that I was going to be here at around 2 o'clock. Got here at like 1:50. I mean, early is early. That's pretty much where we're at. So, SFI. I went ahead and talked to somebody over there. Went through the whole application process. And I got approved. So that's good. USA is going to give me my $1,500 sign-on bonus. And I'm going to do a $1,000 loan with them. So they're going to take care of the $2,500 portion of it. For me, it was a $3,000 deposit. If your credit's really good, you know, you can get away with no deposit, or you can get away with like a real low deposit. So my credit ain't that great, so I had to do a $3,000 deposit. So USA's taking care of $2,500 of that. I had to fork over $500. I had to wire transfer it over to them. I got that done. They received it within 24 hours, which was great. With SFI, I'm going with a Freightliner, Cascadia. And they got 4 different colors. Red, blue, black, and charcoal. I told them that I wanted the charcoal. You can choose which color you want, or which truck color you want. The charcoal color is their most popular. Go ahead and get that out the way. It was going to be an extra wait time for the charcoal color. So I'm already having to potentially wait till March. So November, December, January, February, March, 4 months. Which that sucks. But that's the nature of this beast going on right now with, you know, no microchips coming for these trucks. Or pretty much anything. So I just went ahead and told them, you know, whatever's available. I don't care what color it is, you know, just whatever's available. The red and the blue look really good. The black looks good. The charcoal's great. So you got those 4 colors to choose from. Now, the one thing that I'm not particularly happy about is the fact that they have a pull-out drawer refrigerator. I hate those. Absolutely. I don't understand why they even make those. I mean, yeah, you can fit like, you know, 2-liter bottles of soda or whatnot in them because they've got all that vertical room, but I don't drink a lot of soda out on the road. You know, I drink a lot of water. You're sitting on your ass all day long. You know, don't eat a bunch of junk food and sodas. You know, coffee's all right. I'm going to be going on a keto diet, trying to lose all this extra weight, you know. Yeah. Get some of that man titty away. It's really important to eat healthy while you're on the road, which is why I don't understand USA does not put refrigerators in their company trucks. I mean, that is so... You sit through orientation and watch these, you know, boring-ass orientation videos that everybody does. Doesn't matter who you go to, you're going to watch a boring-ass orientation video. So anyway, they did have quite a few videos on staying healthy out on the road. They give you no fridge, force you to eat truck stop food. It's worse. I mean, it's worse than McDonald's. That don't make sense. I like to cook in my truck. All I got's a microwave. I ain't got nothing to keep, raw food fresh. You can't stay healthy like that. Absolutely ridiculous. I hate that. I've never been with a truck company that did not put refrigerators in their trucks for the drivers. Absolutely ridiculous. But my truck from SFI, the one that I'm getting, that's going to be my truck, is going to have a fridge in it. I'm going to take that drawer bullshit out, and I'm going to end up putting in an actual, refrigerator. Something like a small dorm room. It's not going to be a mini fridge. It's going to be, a real refrigerator. It's not going to be like one you got at home, but it's going to have some height to it. I'm going to have a freezer space, and I'm going to have refrigerator space. Give me some extra cooking utensils, and I'm going to, my main goal is to get me an air fryer. You can do a lot with an air fryer. Or I'm going to get me a convection oven microwave. Or I might just get me a microwave that's got an air fryer in it. I mean, why not? So, I'm going to be eating good out on the road. Not only good for me, but it's going to be good too. When all that starts happening, this channel is going to go also into a trucker's cooking channel. Because I like to cook. So, that's what we're going to be doing. That's what my story has been for the past couple of days. What we're going to end up doing on this load is we're going from wherever the hell we're at now, somewhere around Dallas, and hell, I got my loads right here. We're going to be going to where is this place picking up at? Dun, 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 dun. Alright, great. Nope. Flower Mound, Texas. And we're going to Ottawa, Kansas. And then from there, we're taking a load to Fairburn, Georgia. And then from Fairburn, Georgia, we're going to Lockburn, Ohio. It's like 1,900 miles total. Just fly on down here like some idiot. Damn four-wheelers don't give a damn. But it's close to 2,000 miles. But the pay week stops tomorrow at like midnight. So I'm going to be at my delivery tonight. And it is a drop and hook, drop to loaded, get an empty. So that's cool. But it's going to be like close to 11 when I get there. So I'm not really going to get much out of it, which sucks because this air gauge probably really screwed me up. What do you know? Brandon gets screwed out, and it's like, let's go, Brandon. I need y'all to start cheering for me like the whole country has been. I appreciate the support, guys. Fuck Joe Biden. Anyway, so hopefully, I can actually get through an entire planned out trip. So we'll find out, we'll see, but I can't get through my first pickup. It's ridiculous. So anyway, this is what we're doing. I'll let y'all know what happens. If anything does, I'm sure it will. Truck's at peace. I did get up with my DM about all these breakdowns. They said if they couldn't get this fixed, they were going to put me in another truck. Well, they ended up getting it fixed, so obviously I'm stuck in this truck. But I did tell them, if any mechanical breakdown happens with this truck again, I'm not moving another mile unless it's to a terminal to switch trucks. And damn it, I'm going to stand by it. Because this is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Now, I got a buddy of mine that I was in orientation with. Fuck you, Hunter. He ain't had any problems, except for finally he had one problem yesterday with a trailer. He couldn't find an empty trailer at a yard. You're not going to find an empty trailer at any of the yards at USA. They're all at these drop and hook places. So the ones that he did find had line locks on them. He's getting all pissed off about it. So it's about time that Hunter had a bad day. So it's about time. My other buddy Joe, he's lease, so his problems are his own. But anyway, it looks like they done got me loaded up. Hey, didn't take them very long, so we're gonna get on the road. Y'all like, subscribe, hit the bell button, comment. You know, give me any questions you got. Let me know. I'll get up with you. We're gonna get on down the road, guys. Y'all stay safe, and we'll see you later.